Day 13th, we're going to work through a little bit of barbell cycling today. We're going to start with basically 3 rounds. You're going to work through hang power snatches. You'll run 400 meters, come back in with some overhead squats, and then rest. The idea here is to keep these sets big. So to do that, we're going to keep the weight light. That's 75-55 on your hang power snatch, and that is 75-55 on your overhead squat. If you guys have a bar, that means big sets, right? All of them, a lot of them. If you don't, and you work through something like a dumbbell, same thing, right? Big sets, or all of them, or most of them, right? 400 meters, and then through your overhead squat allows you to basically recover after that 2 minutes and try to keep the sets big the entire time. All right, so to start out, right, 3, 2, 1, go, you're doing 30 hang power snatches. So good wide snatch grip. She's going to deadlift this bar off the floor into the hip area. She can go from this high hang position and work through the hang power snatch, right? Just kind of alternating through, bringing it back down into the pocket or into the hip and going again. Or she can come as she gets tired, maybe down to the top of the knee in more of a true fuller hang position here, and get all that extra action there as far as that goes. 30 of those, all right? So we want to still make sure that we're fully extending, really driving onto the bar, finishing overhead, sending it all the way up before we bring that bar back down. 30 is a lot. So again, we're going to try to go big sets. She can do this exact same thing with a dumbbell. Here she's going to alternate hands, but she's still doing 30 from the hang position, right? So she's going to alternate in that bottom, still kind of alternating below eye level, exchanging hands, the whole deal, right? Same thing. If you've got a 50 or 35 or whatever you have, you'll work through that dumbbell as well. 400 meters out to the run. Come back in, you'll work through then 20 overhead squats. Again, if she has your bar, this is still going to be super light, so this is still trying to be fast, big sets. She'll set it up, work through some good overhead squats, right? Feet widen out to a good squatting stance, still pressing up on that bar, extending through the bar, and trying to work through overhead squats. All right, 20 of these. Try to maybe go through unbroken because you're going to rest for 2 minutes after it. You're then going to, if you don't have that, work through the same thing with the dumbbell. I get dumbbell overhead squats can be a little tricky. If you guys haven't figured this out, we did a little bit of these last week. But same thing would really apply here. I don't care which arm, whatever arm you need to. You'll find a lot of times people might shift their body here or kind of twist a little bit. Whatever you can do to kind of keep that extended overhead, working through 20 overhead squats. Worst case scenario, you're using a dumbbell in the first part, and the second part's really a nightmare with that dumbbell. Get yourself a broomstick or some sort of PVC pipe and just use that for the overhead squat today. Resting 2 minutes. This will lengthen out, right? This is probably easily 15 to 20 something minutes worth of work just because we've got some rest in there and a bunch of repetition on barbell. All right, guys, that is your Wednesday workout. Enjoy.